Hey everyone, my name is Ricardo Herdien. I'm from Cape Town originally, and I grew up in a community called Ocean View. Such a beautiful community. Cool. The work I do is basically a social scientist, and we explore social ills, situations that ills the community, that ills our social ability. That also kind of takes away from our people to achieve things and to develop personally and as in a career. Uh, Many of our people from our community, they struggle with finding a career, finding purpose, because there's so many things in our community that already takes away from who their true identity is. And so my job is basically to try and make sure that the true identity comes back, that people really get to find who they are, find what their purpose is in life, and find what the community is supposed to be, because every community is supposed to be beautiful, because we've got beautiful people. And so I work with organizations like I Grow For You and His Image Generation, and both organizations is basically focused on having to restore the value of our own identity in the community, and just making sure that socially our people is building each other, working together to make success of each individual, but also as a community. High-risk communities and low-income house communities is, as over the years we have really been destroyed in our identity. We've really been told by other people that we're not worth anything, that we don't amount to anything, that the gift or the skill or the talent that we were born with, or the purpose that we were born with, that we so much resonate with inside of us from a small age. Every day people is being told that you can't achieve it, you won't achieve it. And that's not just in words, but also in action, and how our community supports one another. And so the why I do what I do, and why I believe that it's so important in these type of communities, is because our people need to find their strength again. Our people need to find their identity again. Our people need to find the positivity not just in themselves, but they need to find the positivity in one another, because we are because of someone else. Look, we are because we have parents, and no matter who our parents are, they brought us here. And even if they are not what they are supposed to be, we can still become what we're supposed to be. It's all about changing the whole lookout online. I believe that even with the organizations that I work, like I said, I Grow For You and His Image Generation, we are very about education, we are very about academics, we're very about having to give people who, even if they dropped out of school, give them an opportunity to find and just revalue themselves through a form of education. Look, education doesn't mean that you can read. Education also doesn't mean that you can write. Education means that you are worth something. And if you can skill yourself every day, that even if you can't read properly, you're able to do something with your hands. And if that thing can change somebody's life, or if it can change your life, then you are definitely educated. And so that is what we are doing on a daily basis. We work with young people, we work with adults, we work with people who's of age already. If you haven't found your purpose yet, we help you to find some type of purpose. And eventually, if it's not specifically what you've always wanted to do, maybe it's just a way or a gateway to get to what you've always wanted to do. So solutions for these type of ills or social ills in our communities, these type of things that we struggle with in communities where I grew up, like Ocean View, is that if we can give people the opportunity to study again, or study to show themselves approved again, then we can obviously make sure that people find value again, or they find approval in themselves again. My encouragement for people from our community, people who work in our community, people from social development, government, wherever you are in a place of influence, there's a saying that I always use by Henry Ford: if you say that you can, or you say that you can't, you are most probably right. Whatever we decide to do for people mustn't be out of a salary or out of something that we want as remuneration. What we do for people must be because we really want to change people's lives. We really want to change people's communities. We really want to change people's households. If we can change one person, we can change the household. And if we can change the household, we can change the community. If we change the community, you change the country. And I think if we can just start by one act with one person, then we can reach so many other people. And so it's time for us to really we have to reevaluate what we do on a daily basis and see whether what we are doing is really helping and advancing somebody to go from being a nothing or feeling like a nothing to somebody who has just a little bit of value, because based on that little bit of value they can find more value in themselves.